is underway on EA Sports. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On the move to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, Huntley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Off the play fake. Huntley. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Huntley under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off play action. Huntley. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Huntley, they'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
but it brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Got his target, Samuel. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
The running back on the
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Huntley to throw. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Vikings 1st down.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give them a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
That catch good for only a couple.
At the 27-yard
They'll
line.
break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The Vikings. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, Huntley. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown,
Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Point after try forthcoming.
Point after.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. 16-0. That's the score after one on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man completes it to Butler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete to Butler. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Bud Dupree. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. This is Butler making the catch. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Now 3rd down.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Chubb. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this.
And got his man complete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Past the 20. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Vikings 23, Dolphins 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he finds his man. That's Butler. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
39-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Rico Gafford, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Dante Jackson.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Bud Dupree able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man, Butler complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
John Brown on for the point.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Check 31, check 31, check. Check hot route, hot. Check 50, check 50. 18 run, 18 run.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Torrey McTyer. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
37, Dolphins 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
6.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Butler. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. drop to throw again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Carl Lawson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Up 2nd down.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Carl Lawson, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And that's going to be caught. It's Rico Gafford. 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play here for the Dolphins on 3rd. 45 yards. Now, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in the cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it,
under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Bud Dupree in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And his throw is incomplete.
The pass.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And my goodness, another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Minnesota.
This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Now the try here for the extra point.
The point after.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Vikings 44, Dolphins 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Three down. Hey, check. Hey.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side, going to be caught by Butler. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Huntley. In trouble, and he's taken down. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And he's going to go down again.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. From the gun, Huntley. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game,